All right, I want to preface this video by saying that the intent of the video is not to make fun of or shame any particular person or individual. Instead, it's to have a discussion about a situation that I have seen and think is extremely concerning. So I just wanted to put that out there. My intention is not to make fun of anybody. It's just to discuss this situation. So today we are going to be talking about Dave Blunts. I don't know if you guys have heard of Dave Blunts, but he is an artist. He's been making a come up over the last year or so, particularly in the last 6 months, right? He's dropped 2 projects this year. One was called Well, Dude, Here's My Thing. It was released on June 28, 2024. And then If I Could, I Would, which was just released in October of this year. And you may have seen Dave Blunts going viral in numerous places like Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, right? His music has kind of been on fire with clips like this one right here, just running up crazy numbers.
Give a f about her nude. I'm just trying to get my check big. Niggas hate on me cause I'm a fat nigger. I don't give a f cause I'm a bitch getter. Got a white, she a wrist slater. Got Jewish money, nigga don't let Seth Tobin be your babysitter. Cause I heard that nigga was a kid diddler. Yeah, I heard that nigga was a pedophile.
Bro drops some of the most outrageous bars, and that is part of the aesthetic, part of the reason why he is getting motion in the first place, because the lyrics are wild to say the least, right? But it's not the only reason. A lot of people think that the music is really good. They say it reminds them of like that Juice WRLD sound, you know, that 2018 to 2022 melodic flow that we heard a lot of people using, right? So he had that working for him as well. And then on top of that, there is his abnormal size. Dave Blunt is a large fellow. So all of these things combined have created this a viral image for him. And over the last 6 months, bro has went from like 40,000 Spotify listeners to almost 500,000 per month. And some of these songs have millions of streams on them, resulting in him getting showed love from a lot of people. People like Chief Keef, Lil Yachty, Aiden Ross, G-Eazy, and the list goes on and on. But when you start looking into Dave Blunts and looking around online, you will start noticing that a lot of people seem to focus on his size, right? People have made it a point to make it a joke. And I'm not gonna lie, that just really doesn't sit right with me all the way, because it's really not a funny situation. In fact, when I'm looking at Dave Blunts, all of his content, I find the whole situation to be extremely concerning. For example, when you listen to his music, you'll notice that the main theme of it revolves around his drug consumption. Now, I don't know if Dave Blunts is really under the influence like he says he is or not, but based on the lyrics, you might assume that he is. And if he is, then that could be something that is contributing to his health, because a lot of the lyrics that he drops centers around sipping lean. And we've seen various examples throughout the years since pretty much the early 90s of people sipping lean to the point that it shuts their kidneys down. And so if what he's rapping and singing about is the way that he is actually living his life, then I can't lie, Dave Blunt's clock is probably ticking, because we have seen him make posts like this one on Instagram where he posts photos of himself in the hospital bed. But not only is he in the hospital bed, bro is in the hospital bed with his laptop audio interface and microphone in his hand, and he's recording music while he's in the hospital. Now, I'm all for having a healthy work habit, but when I think of a healthy work habit, this is definitely not what I'm thinking of. Anyways, with all of that said, this brings me into a video that I seen going viral a couple of days ago of Dave Blunt at his first ever live show. So his first concert, the first performance he's ever gonna do. And bro is on stage, sitting down, rocking back and forth, singing a song called I Can't Put Down the Cup. Bro, I have never, not once in my entire life, ever seen somebody do a performance sitting down. This is the first time. Now, we started seeing people make posts after this live performance like this one, where the guy said Dave Blunts was on the brink of passing out backstage after performing while sitting on a chair, and he had a video with it to show Dave Blunt sitting down, you know, kind of struggling to breathe a little bit. And like I said, it's super concerning to watch. I know some of y'all are probably taking this as a joke, but it's serious. You even had people like Lil Yachty sending Dave a private DM that said, you gotta get in that gym, baby boy. And Dave responded to him saying, LOL, you would think I was on the treadmill the way I run my bag up. Yachty responded and said, LOL, twin think it's a joke. And the first thing that Dave Blentz did with this private message was posted up on his Instagram story for a little bit of clout. And Dave responded real comedically to it. But I think Yachty was being serious about it. Yachty wasn't the only one that said something about it either, though. Snoop Dogg actually posted up the clip of him on stage singing the song I Can't Put Down My Cup. And he said, well, put down that chicken wings and Tata Chips, nephew, and that chair gonna break soon. So get to the end of the cup. And I can't lie, I thought this was distasteful on Snoop Dogg's part, right? Because I'm sure if bro had an immediate fix for his problem, he would probably fix it. Unfortunately, things don't work that way. People that get to the point that he's at really do lose a lot of hope about ever getting better. And I think posts like this are just unnecessarily poking fun at dude. Now, Dave responded to Snoop Dogg and he said, it has come to my attention that Snoop Dogg wants me to put the cup down. He also had a few other choice words to say about my first performance that were not so nice, and that's okay. Maybe it's just because Snoop Dogg doesn't know me that he decided to say those mean things to me. Well, Snoop Dogg, let me just tell you a little bit about myself. I'm actually a very good guy. I take care of my family. I put my friends into positions to win, and I'm chasing my dreams. And that's the thing about Dave Blentz, man. He's extremely likable. He has a dope personality. Anyways, he said, every day I think you're a good guy, Snoop Dogg. My favorite movie of yours is Baby Boy. Now, in that movie, you played a guy who was about to have unwanted S with his ex-girlfriend in front of her son. If I was to judge you off of that performance, I would say you are not a good guy, but I didn't judge you off of that performance, so please don't judge me off of my performance. And I get what Dave Blentz is trying to say, but there is a big difference. Right? Snoop Dogg was acting in a movie. He was actually playing a character. And Dave Blentz may be playing a character to a certain degree as well. But one thing isn't fake, and that is the health concerns surrounding him. Right? That's not acting in a movie. That is real life. Anyways, Snoop Dogg must have noticed that his comments were pretty distasteful. So he left a comment on his post that said, my bad, little homie. I won't mess with you like that no more. I apologize for the disrespect, and I'll apologize to you when I see you in person too. And then he made like a quick little 2-second video apologizing.
My bad, cuz. I apologize.
Now, that catches us up and brings us into yesterday. Yesterday, November the 30th, was Juice WRLD Day, which was an event that was held in Chicago, Illinois, where there was performances and things like that, basically just celebrating the life of Juice WRLD, somebody that Dave has said was an inspiration for him musically. And Dave Blentz was scheduled to perform at this event. He posted up on Instagram and said, this week has been crazy. I found out I was performing at Juice WRLD Day, so I decided to go to the doctor and make sure everything was okay. And the doctor was like, we gotta get you to the hospital. So I just been here chilling all week, resting and getting better. Nothing will stop me from performing at Juice WRLD Day. The show must go on. And along with this caption was an image of him in the hospital with a double cup. And then we got to the actual day of Juice WRLD Day, and we seen Dave Blentz going out on stage and performing while sitting on a couch and hooked up to an oxygen tank. Absolutely wild stuff, bro. Now, during this performance, he actually, even though he said he squashed the beef with Snoop Dogg, he actually took a moment to diss Snoop Dogg back. And this performance is wild, y'all. Just watch it.
Hey, Chicago, do y'all have a problem with me sitting down on this stage? Exactly. Get the off my Snoop Dogg. I bought her a chain, I bought her a bag, I made her everything. The only thing that I didn't buy her is a new wedding ring.
I mean, look, I'm not hating. By all means, Dave, get your money. But if you're at the point where you need an oxygen tank to even be on the stage singing, maybe it's time to take a step back, enjoy some of the money that you've been making, because I know you've been making a little bit of money. All your stuff is going viral, and start looking into solutions, right? Because we even had people like Lil Bibby, who managed Juice WRLD for the longest time, posting a picture of Dave with his oxygen mask on, and he said, put the cup down. And like I said, I don't know if Dave is that big specifically because of his double cup, if you get what I'm trying to say, or if he was just already big and then kind of used that as the image for having the double cup. Either way, Dave Blunt is in serious need of some help. And I see a lot of people in the comment sections on his post, a lot of his fans encouraging this. And I just think that that's not the best idea, bro. Like, we see this man making a joke out of the situation, but real talk, it's not going to end well for him if something doesn't change. I don't know if the people around him, his management team maybe, are allowing him to maintain bad habits that keeps him that size, or if, you know, he's just a grown man so nobody can tell him what to do anyways. I don't know what the situation is there, but this Dave Blunt situation is wild. And I just wanted to bring some attention to it and talk about it. We've never talked about Dave on the channel before, so I was like, hey, right now is a good time to get the info out there and get my thoughts out there about it. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about it in the comments down below. Anyways, that's basically it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, tap the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. As always, it's been fun rocking with y'all, man. I'm out.